I don't know, Shreyas, how to actually say. It is basically whenever I speak, and my job is, moreover, it's about speaking. Whenever I'm speaking continuously, the day I speak more, rather I feel more low and coughing more. Today, rather, I had one session in the morning and in evening I had a call, but still I feel like today you will not hear a lot of coughing, like like the way it was yesterday, because I just started a new medication, so maybe that would help. Okay, but yeah, just keep me in your prayers because it has been like rather 10 days now, more than 10 days. So I just want to be back to my things which are pending because of my cough. Okay, great, thank you. So let's just move to the topic. I'm better, Muhammad. Thanks for asking. I'm better. So we did not cover everything from the console yesterday. So I'll just going to open the console and we'll do that. And I hope everybody is much aware of now how to integrate the GSC and how to submit the sitemap and how to do the manual submission. You know? So I hope everybody is clear with these 3 points at least. And anyhow, I'm not going to repeat it. So if you even call, ask me because you have to watch the recording now. We have to finish SEO anyhow by first half or maybe after first half, I'll take half an hour more because we have few things from off page pending, and I have to start PPC in the last few minutes today because then we'll have a dedicated tomorrow and then the rest of 3 4 days where we'll talk about PPC and analytics and projects. Okay, so or either if we have to just extend the session, we'll see. Okay, but it will not be required because as of now we're going. I think only half an hour late, but still I'll manage it. Okay, so maybe 5 minutes every day we can just extend. I'll able to cover it up because from my schedule point of view, the off page should have been started today and off page should have been finished in the first half. But now half an hour extra required for whatever is left in GSC. So in that sense, I am calculating. Okay. So that is why maybe we have to extend few minutes every day. We'll see, we'll see accordingly, and then we'll do it. Okay, and I'll not going to overload you, and I'll not going to overdo with you guys. Do not worry. Okay, I'll keep the same pace, and I'll keep the same way of explaining things. I'll not be rushing anywhere. Okay, so do not worry about it. I'll just see Ashwarya. I'll do that if it is not. Which one was yours? This one. Okay. So this is how you can just remove the websites. So Aishwarya was not able to connect her search console with her website because yesterday I have given you the demo on Aishwarya's website and I given her the code and then she inserted into the website backend on the WordPress. But now I have removed the property. Like property means the website, by property it means a different website. So I have different websites here. So now I think you'll be able to do, but do not do right now. You can do later. Okay. Great. So we were seeing few things, and I'll just going to jump over to the performance where we were, and maybe we'll see few more examples and few more things from this data. We just able to check the importance of the top queries yesterday because it is very important to know that what actually been searched, and of course it also tells us what actually been clicked, with just not with search, but actually been clicked. Then also I told you that when we on the position, then it tells us the position as well at the data. So it tells me that this particular term been searched and three impressions have come and the average position being 29.3. Okay, so if I just go and randomly, I'll just go on a Google. I have not done it. I wanted to do it yesterday in front of you. Then you went, I went, and in today, today I was very busy. I did not search it. So I'm now trying to search if really it is, giving me any rank, because now see there's a difference. I'm not putting Arca. See, this is a different story altogether if you don't know the basics as of now. If I put the brand with the search, then of course the result will come quickly, if we're not saying that. Let's just see. Arca.com, no, that was not mine. Because in the PPC marketing we have seen, but I don't know, in this case it is not showing, but let's see. Till just do the search. Because this is actually from the YouTube marketing point of view also, this has been searched a lot. That's why it will going to give a mixed results, but still I want to check again. Okay, let me just change one and come back again. PPC, because of the age of the page. That could be the only reason. Okay, PPC marketing is shown. Now let me just do YouTube. Yeah, it's now here. So it hasn't picked up from the whole 2022 when I have just put it up. But the moment I just put it up, the YouTube marketing, which was my focus keyword. If you remember, I have given my focus keyword as a Pinterest marketing, and when I was making this one, I given my focus keyword as a YouTube marketing. We can always check for Pinterest as well because we have just submitted yesterday. So it has not come right now. It will be still getting crawled, and it will take some time stored, and maybe some processes going at the back end. I'll just check all the results. Not this one. Who's this? That page is still not actually on Google with this term, at least I can say. And what I was actually came to check was what exactly the result shows, that it has even three impressions, and this is the keyword on which the impressions have come with this position. So otherwise the keyword would have come here as well, na? Because if I just go and check the last 7 days, so this has been there, okay, but still PPC or sorry, still Pinterest has not picked up. So it means it is not showing result as of now. But for this one, where the four impressions have come and with the position also been defined, if I just go there and just put enter, so I want to just check if it is really showing or this data is not updated. It should not be, because Search Console is the only tool where we can trust the most. So we have to check, I think, the ranking, the average ranking. 22 means it would be on somewhere third, fourth, fifth page, depends how many results being shown. And it's the average basically. Sometimes it would have come on a fifth page, sometimes it would have come on a sixth page, sometimes on a second page. So averagely it has just come to the 25th position, which is going to be on between third to fourth page. See, it's here. It's on a 6th page. You guys with me? So without ARCA, Mohammed, your question. Without ARCA, on a general term, the keyword has been picked up, and of course, it will take time. Still, it will not able to compete with the first 10, 15. There is a big reason. The big reason is the content and the domain, because domain and the main 80% of the content is from the skincare industry. If Google would crawl the data correctly, and yeah, of course, it will be changed. Yes, yes, it will always be a factor. When we started, I think I told you now. So yes, the moment it will going to know that the results are irrelevant, and the other factor would be how many people actually getting inside, that now the CTR. Okay, even if it is coming on a first page, then we know that CTR would always be low for this, and this is what I will seeing. Even when 4 times the impression has come or 10 times the impression has come, nobody has clicked it, and the primary reason being that Arca skincare. Primary reason would be, even when somebody has come. And the second thing could be, if anybody clicks and goes, so inside also I am just copying pasting the content, because to give the demos only. So what would happen? Google would know there is no CTR, like 1 out of 100 are clicking or 1 out of 50 are clicking. This first factor is CTR, which is low. Second factor, Google would see that even the person who is clicking, even 1 or 2 people are clicking, they're going and they're just bouncing back because they're not finding the things relevant inside. Okay, because the moment, suppose as a Sachin I go inside, so what I expect that, okay, this is good, this is fine, wow, nice, very good. But the moment I click on it, so I'm just lost. Why? Because this brings me to the article. You guys with me? So what is happening? The whole website structure, the whole website type, the website content, the type of graphics I have used, everything needs to be checked. Even if it is given you some of the engagement because of the content on this page, so PA would have increased, but DA will only increase if people are switching between the pages and then taking some actions on every page. The DA is the average result of every page. We have just understood P and D earlier. So if, because there is a very prominent button inside this page, so everybody would want to click and see, and then they go and they just exit. So that is end of the story. All the efforts coming from 23rd rank to 20th rank, and then 15th rank or maybe 10th rank, and then seeing that impressions increased, clicks increased, but engagement is zero. So then again, it will going to throw back to the rankings from where the journey has started. So we need to ensure the every A to Z, touch points, the starting point, the middle point, where the content has to be presented and how it has to be connected, where which link need to be given, where it is not required to be given such links. So we have to structure in that way that we are not losing the customer. We are trying to keep them connected, keep them engaged. That only can come if we are engagement is zero, because they are not either they're not spending time here, or either when they are clicking any of the actions button, they're not retaining, they're not spending, they're just exiting, because from here person is just went here and he knows that he's not into YouTube marketing or digital marketing thing, or any of the digital marketing blogs. It is completely different. So that will just going to give the very bad engagement rate. Okay, so and that will be counted as a average session duration, which I would going to give you all these metrics when we'll do the Google Analytics. So that is a very important metric, that how much time the user spends in every session. The session means whenever somebody lands to the website. So one session is created. So we'll be talking about these terms, but in just generally, this term has come now in between. So we would see that how much time being spent. Okay, that's it. I searched about technology and it came for so that's fine. That's what I'm saying. Because you have put it up Arca with it. Okay, but we have to always keep in mind that people would be searching the general query, which is YouTube marketing, not the brand. We are in making of brand. If I would have been Neil Patel, if I would have been maybe any of the other influencers of YouTube who explains very well, okay, then maybe people would have written this, and then maybe their searches as compared to this one, this would have been higher. Like for their website, the search queries in this format would have been higher as compared to this one maybe. Okay, because people will definitely going to write Neil Patel, or just in a formal shoes case, formal shoes and then Hush Puppies formal shoes. So Hush Puppy is known as a brand. People would search it, and of course, the formal shoes from the Hush Puppies would come on a top. So this is the case only can happen if we have already built up that brand, or either our social media presence or our social media marketing is going very aggressive. Did I explain this point to you guys about the advanced combination of both? I think in the starting point, I would have, told you, yeah, yeah. So please keep in mind, this is going to be part of every lecture wherever I'll meet you at least, because I always push people to run the campaigns parallelly. See, I'm just going off topic maybe, but this will going to help you in everything. I'm not going to add on in the notes, so maybe I'm just going to explain it. There are three things where you always have to be keeping your balance. One is Google. Google means like PPC ads and SEO both. Okay, and then at the back end, of course, website has to be there. So website is the prerequisite. Okay, if you have to be on a Google in any of the shapes, no matter it's ads, no matter it's SEO, so you have to be there with the website. So that is something which is prerequisite, which is requirement. You cannot just ignore it. First thing. Second thing is your social media presence, and third is your content strategies. So everything slowly, gradually will be revealed to you. But the moment you plan to make your website, because you have been asking me, sir, how to make a WordPress, please give us a video, please tell us how to, take a domain hosting. I don't know how many of you will be buying it, how many of you would start working on it very soon. Ensure that you are doing things parallelly. If you're doing website, please do keyword research. Please try to find a good description. Please try to find a good images. Please try to find a good image text for the images. Please try to find a good video links. Please try to find good links need to be given from your side, like outbound link to any of the websites. Okay, all these elements which are in your control. Then comes your social media. Try to focus on few channels parallelly. Maybe you can just make your handles. Okay, this is what as a homework goes. Parallelly, the moment you take a domain, please try to book your handles at the same time at every channel. You guys with me? What I'm saying? The moment you buy today, SachinTravels.com, please make your account on a YouTube, on a Instagram, maybe just make an email ID with the SachinTravels.com either at gmail.com. Book your handles so that even after 1 month when you do the course and you have to make those handles, you at least have the availability so that everything is there for you. And then only decide the rather we suggest please check your handles and then book the domain. If everywhere that name is available, then you should take the domain, at least on the prominent channels like Facebook, Insta, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter, and maybe Pinterest as well. All these five, six. And then you book the domain. Okay, because there has to be a relevance, there has to be a symmetry. Okay, so that was just from the branding point of view, because that question came that I typed Arca, so you were ranking first. So you should know why I was ranking first, because you have just given Arca as a query to the Google. Okay, so that can only be uh, increased if I start coming in front of everyone everywhere. Then only people would try to write YouTube marketing, Pinterest marketing, Facebook marketing, Arca, or Sachin Academy, whatever it is. Okay, so I have to be present everywhere for that search queries to increase of that sort, where the name has actually been added. Then when we are here, if I'm just not going to click on the query, it will going to remain in this filter and it will going to give me all the pages, like what all the pages actually been working like. So there's a difference. People do get confused between these two data a lot. I get a lot of questions whenever I am taking physical classes in any of the MBA colleges or BBA or BCA. They are always confused between these two. I don't know why. So at least I expect, not you guys, because I have taken everything step by step here. Queries are the things or are the words being written by the people on the Google. Okay, and when pages are being shown as a result, it is showing that how many times which page has a result been shown on Google. So home page actually been shown 369 times and 53 times it has been clicked. Okay. Reason could be the position. What exactly the position would have been. The reason is that 6.3 position is like on a first page somewhere. Okay, and now then when I see such data, what actually excites me? What is exciting me right now? Can anybody think of like what excites you when you see such data that of that CTR? It's a very good CTR, almost like 6%. What exciting us? The thing which is exciting me is that what would be the keywords. I know the search, I know what are the keywords, but if this would have been a real data of a real site, because this is a demo site and I know what people type because I tell them to type. So why and how my this page actually shown on 6.3 average position most of the times, what people have searched. So for that reason, what I would do, I will going to drill it down. How I can drill it down? I just going to click this. The moment I clicked it, now every result comes from this page. And now if I'll just click on query, now it says that for this page, people mostly when the impressions have been shown has written Arca. Are you guys with me? What is the difference between the reports which we seen just before and now we are seeing? So that was a vice versa. Okay. I clicked on the search query that YouTube marketing strategies 2022. It's shown these are the pages which have been shown, like it was a relevant page. Today, I clicked on the relevant specific page where the impressions were high, and then it is telling me that for this page, these are the top queries been where your impressions have been high. Now, if I just click, rather I should just sort it down by the CTR. So can you just see the clicks have come from what kind of queries, which are very relevant. Even it is one, but they are relevant. If somebody has clicked this, written this, found a result of a Arca skin care, so it is a relevant result, and then they have clicked it. Okay, so not many clicks have come, but still, yeah. So both of the result have been very precise and very much narrowed down to the intent, and accordingly, there is location being or the result being shown at a very good position, and they were able to click it. They rather clicked it. Okay, so all these smaller things, opens up the optimization gates for you. So now what the optimization next optimization uh, strategy, I can make it from there, that maybe if I go by the impression, so skin doctor near me, dermatologist near me, Arca clinic near me, because this data is not much, but still I would check one thing. If I check this one, and now I check the next thing, that from which, okay, location cannot be precise, but still it is in India only. You're not going to give me the state or something. So what I was trying to check, if somebody is writing skin doctor near me, and if it is showing result in Canada, then I know the reason no? Why it is not clicking. If this would have been showing Canada, US, or Brazil, or Singapore, or Dubai, then I can sorry, I can make it out now. Okay, why people are not clicking even after seeing the impressions. Because when they're writing, when they're just seeing maybe in the Arca skincare, there is a Gurgaon is written, the India is written, something is written in the title, and they have just ignored it. So same way, when I will get my own report, when you will have your own data, you will see that if any of the queries where impressions have come and clicks have not come, then what could be the reason? Okay, then what could be the reason? And reasons can only be segmented or optimized and then made well if I know that what is the intent or what could be the intent behind the user's search, and what I'm offering him. And how I can know what I'm offering him? The moment I click this, I know there is a page, which is a page, this is a page, and then I know when somebody is going through the onto the home page, then he is seeing something like we see on a Google. So this is what they're seeing. This is something which is seeing. So any of these search queries would have come from this particular results, from this particular report. any of the query would have come this. So what was the impression being given? This was the impression being given to them. This wala. Okay, so that is the reason what is happening, that people are not clicking because it is not giving the right description, it is not giving the right details. And if somebody is typing from outside and if he's able to see that it is Gurgaon, then maybe I can easily, analyze that Gurgaon is very much near to Delhi. So in Delhi, even if I'm typing this term or this term, the probability of showing my result, maybe on any of the certain days got on the higher position. But the moment I typed from Delhi and seen this result and I seen the Gurgaon being written, then I have not clicked because it was a bit far from my place. Maybe I wanted more near, or maybe nearer. So there could be the reason XYZ. Even in the Gurgaon, if somebody is typing Gurgaon is such a big city now. So if it could be on the south side and then this is on the north side, so people would have just not clicked it. Because in Gurgaon, not many of the dermatologists are there. And when such a precise or such a narrowed down search has come, so Google was not left with many options to show. So it was maybe one or two or three of the options being there, which would have been shown the result. But the one who is typing from even from the Gurgaon 10-kilometer radius, 5-kilometer radius found it, a bit far. Okay, I hope I'm loud and clear. LNC, everyone. LNC, loud and clear. Please write for Shannon. I hope. I don't know if you are able to hear me, what I just asked you. Am I audible, loud, clear, everyone? Yeah. Okay, Poonam, please check at your end. Of course, it has to be. See, what is happening here? We are not working on any of the pages even. If I just show you for an instance, if I just go and you will get a kind of a motivation rather here, I should say, and you should take it then. If you're really seeing something of this sort, so please. I don't know what's that sound, but it is not coming from my side anywhere. I'm not clicking it, anywhere. Although everyone, just wait here and then I'll mute and is it better now? Is it clear? I don't know. I just resetted the audio. Nothing else. Is it better, everyone? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? It's clear for Alvin. Can hear you. So there are not many people who are facing the issue. I think there are just two, three guys. If it could be more, then I just maybe have to. It's still there. Sounds like mouse, keyboard. No, I'm not even using mouse. I'm not even using keyboard, and I'm just using the same system I use every day. I really don't know the reason. If you can just, if one of you can just reset, so we would know the problem at what end the problem is. No, no, it is all is very much fixed, Mohammed. I don't use any headset file or something. It is very fixed, very much fixed. As I said, I'm just using the same, everything same which I used every day. Just wait, I'm just trying to change the position of the mic if that can work. I don't know if that was the issue. Yeah, is it better now? I don't know if it is better now. Is it like, is it, are you getting any tuk tuk or cut cut? Any sort of sound? I don't know why it was coming, but I did not do anything. I just uh, changed just a bit of position of that. Don't hear any clicking. Okay. When I speak for a while, I start coughing, Shreyas. I don't know about the sound. Okay. Chalo, theek hai. Anyhow, if anything again persists, so just let me know. I'll going to reset the session or reset the sound settings. I just did one resetting and just brought the mouthpiece bit near to my mouth. So I'll just going to do the same thing again. Okay, no worries. Thank you. So what I was saying that most of the results, if you would see on this page, because I use it for the demos, I already told you this is the account. So wherever I'm giving the demo, I don't do all the things perfectly inside. Okay, even if I just click this one, maybe I just not click the right one. Just wait. Okay, that was something which I did completed. So even if I do something of such pages where I have not completed everything, and the analysis is still not from the on page part even is not completed or not done properly, I still get the searches and I still get sometimes impression one, impression two. The reason only is that the title actually been unique, and maybe somebody is not having in the competition, and then after Google realizes, and then there is no impression being given. But the moment, you just imagine if this would have been given the proper way, search console demo or search console tutorial for beginners, and then everything would have done, then you can just see how the impression would have increased. So that actually that question came from somebody, then I just brought you here, that impressions are completely dependent how good and how beautifully you have researched your keyword, how beautifully you have researched your title and content, and then how beautifully you have completed your on page. I'm still here with you 8 days. I can bet you, if you're really ready to take this challenge, try whatever I have taught you, and before we leave next Thursday, you will tell me, sir, my impressions have started to come. Are you with me? What I'm saying? And then if there'll be any individual performance need to be checked, any of the individual yours 100%, thank you. Your screenshots need to be checked. Any of the strategies need to be made for the future. We'll talk. Okay, we'll talk. Even Shreyas, you start to do on the blogger. Even you start to do the blogger. Okay, Blogger has one issue. I'll just show you. Blogger has only one issue. Blogger account, no matter it's a Google account, but still, what happens? Blogger doesn't give us a very good um, analysis when it comes to the positioning. Okay, because I never get the position of what position it shows. I have tried. I have asked my students to check rather, but I know that somewhere the impressions are coming. Why? Because on the Google Analytics, when we'll do the Google Analytics, I'll show you people are reaching on my website. There is a traffic, and the terms are very general terms. Still, the traffic is coming. Even if I'll just check for last 28 days, so there have been 7 impressions. Okay, and rather on such a site where I don't do anything, you have just seen maybe I have spent 1.5 hours on WordPress to make the to make those pages. Still I can say, okay, that's why Arca skincare and PPC and all giving the impressions. But how much time actually I given to the bloggers when I was explaining you? I just copied pasted 15 minutes to just show you the demo that how the things are done there. Okay, so you can just see if you will give your 2 hours, 3 hours in making the very nice content and very nice presentation of a blog there, any of the service page, any of the comparisons, any of the gadget comparison, any of the unboxings, or maybe Netflix sequence or series reviews. There are so much of content is lying outside. 2022 best movies to watch, 2022 best games to see which platform we should go for in the 2022. Which OTT is going to be the best in 2022. What are the COVID scenarios? Is the third wave or fourth wave is about the Russia thing? If I'll just see around, if I just close my eyes, I can just write 100 articles maybe in an hour. At least I can speak around. You guys with me what I'm talking? And then the story starts. When you start and brainstorm, then the story starts from the moment we have started to do the keyword research. It's just like you have to sit and you have to then do the exercise the way I have explained you. And then you make the content. Then you collate the images. Then you do the alt text. Then you do the video. Then you do the outbound link. And submit the sitemap. Come here and just do the indexing, the manual, and then wait for a week to see these impressions increasing. Okay, so I hope we have understood a bit of Search Console. Of course, we have a lot of things coming in advanced SEO. The last thing which I want to share from here is the removals. Removals means that we can remove any of the pages manually also. Like suppose if I go and I'll take all the questions. Just give me some minutes. Shofi, you were not there in the class for so many days. Now just suddenly you have come back. You are not attending the classes regularly. What happened to you? We have done so many things in the last few days. So many questions can be from there, na? That whatever we have covered. So if you are watching the recording, then you should know why the impressions are not increasing. What could be the problem? You tell me then. Can you give me the website address? Let's just do some class activity. No worries, you tell me the web address. Let's do one class activity. It will be a fun. Just to check, so that we everybody can just put their mind into, so that we can just see what we come up with. And this will just going to benefit you because you'll get so many ideas from us. Because you have asked, so I'm just taking help from others to help you. So give me your address. I'll just see what you have made. Okay, meanwhile, I'll just finish this removal. You can just copy paste, okay? So now, if I'll go into the removals, I can just put a page name. Suppose I have made a page yesterday when I was giving you a demo, and the page is it just open somewhere now, I think. Yeah, maybe I'll just take this. So suppose I'm not going to complete it, but I'll show you how it's done. Suppose this is the page which I feel like I don't want to show on the Google as of now. Like for a reason, like it is out of stock, for a reason it was a seasonal thing. There can be other reasons, like it's a personal page. So now it is showing on Google, but I don't want to keep it public. So what I would do, I will just copy the URL and I will go into the removal section from here. Removal section from here. I will just go, so robot.txt is the right process to do for the multiple URLs. If you have 10, 50, 100,000 URLs, okay. But if you just have to do for one, so why I will get into the process of updating the sheet and then uploading it to the backend. I will directly come here. I will click new request, enter the URL, then click next and submit the request. Okay, I just forgotten to read you something. See, so block from Google search for about 6 months and clear current snippet and cache version. They'll be regenerated after whenever the next crawling happens. For permanent removal, either block pages from indexing or remove them from the site. So two things are being said. First of all, it is done for 6 months temporarily. Okay. In 6 months, you can decide that after 6 months you want to still keep it out of the Google or you want to just block it. In 6 months, it will not be shown to Google on the Google because temporarily it's getting removed. But again, they actually give you time to recall the page so that it can be again sent for indexing for the crawling and your results start showing again. Of course, there will be a change in the position. If you are ranking somewhere, it will not be the same position anymore. It will going to just do all the process again, but it will just not going to kill the DNPA, or because DA will not be affected anywhere because your website to DA is common, but your PA will just not be killed for any reason. Like suppose it was 50 or 60 or 30 or 40, it will just not be like after you block it and you bring it back after 3 months, 6 months, so it will be 1 and 2. No, it will remain in the same range, but the position will be affected, and slowly gradually you will see that after traffic and impressions and clicks and CTR and engagement start increasing, then again you will start getting the position. Okay, these all questions come, so that's why I just told you, upfront, that you can get confusion that sir, we are removing, it can affect it can affect that, it can affect those things, but it will not. Slowly, gradually, it will start getting the reposition. You just need to cancel the request, from here, and then request indexing once more time. Okay, so I'm just canceling it out. Once, straight up. Yeah, then to gaya na. If you have deleted the page, then it's gone. No matter in your WordPress, this is also one of the advantages that when you delete any page, suppose if I delete this page, so this remains in your trash until you go in the trash and you delete it permanently. I think I shown you that. Okay, so you can always restore the page. Okay, so everywhere, every I think CMS, every website making tools gives you this process where you can always delete for temporarily and then delete public permanently as well. Okay, guys. So let's just I don't know Shobi where Shobi is gone now, but I wanted to do some activity. But okay, he's not replying. No worries. So we can brainstorm, but we do have the time problem. But I want to do something from the point of view like which will going to help you everywhere. Suppose you go to any of the brands. I give you 5 minutes, and then you can just write in the chat. You go on any of the brands, you can go on any of the social media platforms, any of the websites, and any of their. Okay, you do one thing. You select a brand of your choice. You go onto their website, and then you go to their uh, LinkedIn and Instagram at the same time. You have to open. Okay, and then just try to see, are they putting the content of a same form everywhere, or they are doing some changes. Of course, on the website there will not be a very regular updates, but you have to still check the nature of the website and then just relate it that how they are doing their social media presence. How they're actually maintaining their content on every platform. You can just take maybe just 2 3 minutes to just give a quick scan, and then you can in the chat maybe 2 3 we will able to see. You can just in the quickly in the chat you can write this is a brand and this is what they're doing different on the different social media platforms as compared to the website. Okay, can we do it, guys? Can we do it, or you wanna do it and come back later? It's up to you. Up to you. I can give you for the homework also. It's up to you. It's like now you have to do this for 2 3 minutes. When given as a homework, then maybe you have to update things in the sheet, and then we have to keep checking. If you can just so that it can just tell you the type of content and how the content differs when people go to the different spaces. When then even as an advertiser, when they put the content, they always keep in mind that where they are putting what. Okay, so you have to just keep checking. Depends what's the product like. Huh? If it's a B2B, you will definitely going to find it. Definitely, it will be there. Just like suppose if you go and try to find any of the pharma, any of the insurance, any of the real estate, any of the software, laptops, or digital marketing, even everyone would be on LinkedIn. But of course, the presence of products like Maggie or something will not be very prominent on the LinkedIn, which would be on the Facebook and Insta would be, because that is like B2B and B2C completely different. Yeah. Okay. So Shreya's talking about Nike. Yeah. So you can tell me. Suraj, Insta and LinkedIn means Instagram and LinkedIn. You just need to see the content differentiation, like how the content is different from each other from the website. Yeah, Elias. Your sitemap appears to be HTML page. Please use our supported sitemap format. I got that. Yeah. So can you just give me your site address here, Elias? Meanwhile, guys, you please do your work. And also, guys, yesterday the ones who were saying that their sitemap is not getting success message or something, of that sort. I hope you are getting everything now. The way I have shown you the success message and everything. Okay. Yeah, no worries, no worries. That's what I'm checking. When you did that, Elias, when you have submitted your site, so this domain is not there. This domain is rather available. So how you are giving me this domain? You're not giving me the right domain. This domain is not yours. This domain is still open to sale. It means it is not yours yet. So maybe you are doing it on a blogger. Are you doing on the blogger? Where you are doing? On which platform you are making the content? WordPress. So please give me the whole, the complete address. Just like if I have to give you my complete address, how I would do it. So I will go and copy like this. See, if I'm copying like this, so the whole address getting copied. And if you open it, so it will be opened. But the way you have sent me, it is not getting open. So just try to send me. Anyone with any feedback? We just, as I said, it's just like a 2 minutes breather kind of a thing. We don't want to get into anything which is, going to be again in your advanced social media and advanced PPC. I'm going to talk a lot about content strategies there. But here, I just wanted to just from the website point of view, I want to tell you, or I just wanted you to see a few things where you can get so much of ideas from their own social media handles for your website also. Then you can just easily make content. Anyone with any example? I have a question related to the following in explain there's a total 2.17 k URs excluded in the coverage tab of GSC, out of which 90 will say called but not say. But no, 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 no. Just a minute. Huh? But when I say this is affecting the call budget, I'm not sure about the scenario. Can you guide me on this issue? I have to check, Rohit, like why these are not, being submitted. We have to check the report one by one, which would be more clear to you once we'll do the advanced issue where we'll be checking the reports. Maybe you have to wait for them for that part. Otherwise, you have to then maybe send me the, I have to maybe connect personally and check. That will be not possible. Okay, Rishi, good. Okay, that's good, Aishwarya. It's a good example to explain that IBM on the LinkedIn, they're more about career, CSR, infra, and all. And on the social media like Insta and all, they are more from the product point of view. Okay. And then that's why it is not happening, Ilyas, because your WordPress is not the right channel to be submitted to Search Console because you are using the free WordPress.com, which is not compatible. It will not allow you to just do whatever I am doing. I am using the professional WordPress, where my domain being bought, where my hosting being bought. You are using the free WordPress. First of all, please try to get that domain hosting and then move ahead. Otherwise, do on the Blogger. Okay. Yeah. So Posh India, okay, Ansari, Ashabi Ansari. You can just write things. I checked chemical company Evonik. Okay, Astrid. You can just write liners, maybe two, three liners, so that we can just get ideas out of it. What you came up with. Sorry, sir. Check me. Okay. All the posts on Facebook can be found on LinkedIn, but phrased differently. Okay, so more about the same content, but they have just restructured it. Okay, and how the website is like both. Okay, posting regularly, proper navigation, quick and optimized. Okay, I hope that's what this means. Opening. Okay, maybe. Uh, I checked Nike. Facebook is more about people, LinkedIn people and products. Okay, I checked H&M. Need better account on FP, product and technology. My page is still unnerving. This. What do I do? I use WordPress or professional. Your address is not with me now. Can you just send me professional WordPress? I think it was from Shannon. Just give me once again if you have given me earlier also. I'm just going to check your sitemap first. Yeah, but it has to be connected, Elias, and you have to download the WordPress professional. Then only you will able to get this dashboard, Elias, and then you will do the way I am doing on Yoast. Then you will go on to the Google Search Console and your process will be completed. Just buying will not help you. So please watch that second video from the top of the notes. Okay, this video, second one. Sipla, Instagram is about influencer marketing. Okay, and is about sharing article. Great, great, great. I think that is something which is good to make a note of, because now all when we what we can make it out that if by the platform being changed, then they have changed overall the content strategy, because influencer marketing and sharing the articles is completely different. So it means that on the website also you can just see how Simpla is focusing on, like how they are promoting, how they are segmenting their content from the homepage to product and service page maybe. So that will give you the fair idea. Maybe there also, if they are writing about anything from the influencer or from the LinkedIn or a B2B point of view, so then you would get a fair idea that how it can help you as well. So nice example. Maybe you can just do a lot of research tonight after the class, today in your country. They're using same image in all platform for why. So you just see maybe the latest post. So you have to check a bit more. So you can do after the class. Okay, PT. This is green. Okay, this is your Shannon. Okay, I'm just going to check for Shannon's first. Nika, feedback and reels and products, photo and instant Facebook articles, link plus offers and feedback hacks on it. Just check for Nika website also, Peach. For Evonik, Facebook content is included in LinkedIn content. Facebook content is about people and consumer application, while on LinkedIn they have the same content as Facebook, but additional content about technology and more technical aspect of the technical, so more B2B. Yes. So you are able to make out a difference, Astrid. And I hope this point should be read by everyone, what Astrid has written in the chat. Okay. Meanwhile, I just check the website of Shannon. Yeah. Shannon, when you have submitted your sitemap, B2B. Okay. Okay. Seems to be okay. This is fine. When you submitted your XML before these live classes, and what you see now, what exactly the message it shows. Is it integrated properly? Did you check that it got verified and all? If you have done yourself, now you know the process also. It's not verified. If it says not indexed, then did you requested the indexing manually the way I did yesterday, where it was taking 2 minutes to check the indexing again? The URL inspection when I just shown you yesterday, it took 2 minutes to again show my page that now it is live on Google. Did you did you really try that exercise? Don't do multiple times. No, I think this was I told you already. Don't do multiple times now. If you have done it in the last 2 days, because maybe you have just learned yesterday, so you tried, a lot of times. Just try to give that space now. Okay, just go today and check the live URL. Don't do that. Just put the homepage and click test live URL. Like if you see what we have done putting here. Like suppose if I just go and put my site again, maybe this one. So it will say that whatever the papa. So I will not do this. I will just take the test live URL because I know I have already requested. If it is taking time at the backend, so I will allow that. Yeah, I know, I understand. Because see, my pages also has not come. When I tried on the Google, I shown you guys, it is not showing because I requested indexing yesterday, and it says that it will take time because this that goes for a queue. That goes in a queue. So we have to give time or allow Google to just take its time. If you keep doing it again and again, Google confuses. Google may think that you are making changes to your content and then you are publishing it again and again. So just do not do that. Allow that whole the process, the process time to be taken, and then in between you can come and keep checking this thing. This is not impacting anything. This is just telling you that if you're on Google or not. If it gets indexed and selected as a canonical, it could appear in Google search result with the relevant enhancements. But still, I know that it will not be shown. So wait for 48 hours. Okay, this is what hasn't happened with me. So just try to wait for 24 hours at least. You do this exercise, see, and then for 24 hours, don't touch it. Just leave it. And then go on a Google and first search there and use incognito mode. Okay, cool. So, yeah. So I think we did, got a lot of things to discuss from here. You guys have seen the answers of each other. That was more important to tell you. That please try to, see and how people are reacting, how people are seeing, how people are analyzing, and how people are telling, here in the chat. And I think it has helped everyone to understand just by doing this 5 minute exercise. What was the reason to do it? Of course, it was a reason, first of all, that I can take the questions in between and I can help people in Search Console. Secondly, I wanted you guys now that to just go on a one level up because now your Search Console also moreover done from this master course and you know how to submit the site. But now try to make a verified and a good, beautiful content and then so that you can present it. Okay, so just try to take some ideas and just try to work on it. Okay. Then I can do Google Console, but I haven't sent the no, no, Ahmed. It will not do. It will not do. Even if it crawls, it will not be able to know the location of your pages. So you will not be given the results. So please do both of these steps simultaneously. Verify it and submit your XML. You have to do both of these steps. Okay, Ahmed? Yeah. So these are the processes which been made by Google, not us. So we should be following that now. Okay, so just do this poll and then after the break will come and we'll do the off page. Okay, Ahmed. Okay, take your time. Did anyone tried Spinbot for writing content? The front page image behind Arka page. I don't know what you're saying. How to add the background? Are you asking me something from the design from my page? What I have done? Ekta. So did you see something on the site and you want on your site? Because I am using Elementor, so you have to watch that video as I said. So I've been using one plugin, for designing. So please watch that. It will tell you everything. It is not going to be very easy to explain in just 1 minute, 2 minutes. Shreyas, the moment you will start making the content, everything will start getting clear. Just try to do something on Blogger, WordPress, wherever you want. Please start with something. Even one page would be enough. And then see the results, and you will just going to push yourself to make more. Okay. No, I was just talking to Shreyas, not you, Ahmed. Yeah. No worries. Let's go quick and come back quickly. Okay. I'll just update your notes. I have to update your notes from off page because off page going to have a lot of theory. I don't want to waste time in writing. So I'm just going to on the timer. You can just go and I'll be here to just update your notes. Yeah, you guys can go. Just the timer is on. Just go and come back on time. I'll mute myself. Thank you. Yes, confirm me if I'm audible. Okay. Yes, Mohammed, you should have something on your website. Yeah, very true. Okay. The very first thing when we start off page, before that, we'll do one quick understanding of link type, which will be very important to know now. Somebody did ask me yesterday or maybe day before, but I stopped him because it will going to make more sense today. What is the meaning of it and where we use it? Okay, because now it's all about backlinking. Backlinking or the links we get. Okay. So as of now, we were talking about the content on page where we were doing title, description, giving the links to somebody else, like external links or outbound links. But now it is all about the getting links from others. Okay. So first of all, let's understand this, type of links: do follow and no follow. So the website owner giving links to another web page or website can decide whether to give follow link or to give no follow link. What does this mean basically? Let's just talk about it. Okay. So now example I'll take. Suppose I am Sachin.com, like my site name is Sachin.com. Okay. I am having a medium PA and DA maybe. My site is almost 2 years old and I have a good amount of traffic, maybe medium traffic. Okay. Someday a student from this batch, maybe I'll just take a random name. Last name is from Tiffany, last Y from Tiffany, so I'm just copying Tiffany name. So Tiffany just asked me, like Tiffany.com. She just asked me that I'm a new blogger. I don't remember it's she or he. I'm so sorry. So I hope I'm right. So new blogger and Sajin sir, can you just help me with the backlink? Okay, so I was right. Thank you. So yeah. So when this is done, like she just connected with me on LinkedIn, maybe or on my email or a call, the any of the channels, and she said, "Sir, I am a new blogger into the industry, maybe the same industry like digital marketing, and can you just refer me? Okay, maybe just not writing backlink, can you just refer me on to your existing site, which is old, which has been writing content since 2 years, and you have a PAD of 30, 40, maybe in the range of 25, 30 even. I'm standing somewhere on 1 and 2 and 5. So now it's up to me. Now it's up to me, like being the uh, giver of the link that so either Sachin.com can give follow link, which also called do follow link. Okay, means helping in traffic and SEO. Okay, when I do follow link. And if I'm bit hesitant on giving the help in SEO because assuming her to be my next competitor, if she is writing well or maybe she is having that capacity that she can outrank me someday. So I'm just trying to be good because she is my student. So what I would do, I will still give the link, can give no follow link, which means helping in traffic only. I'll explain you, not worry if you are confused, but I'm just going to take that first. Yeah. So if I show you first how these things are happening, and then I'll show you real time examples. People are giving follow or no follow, and we can see on 4 or 5 websites directly with the help of a tool, of course. But let's see how this is done. So what I'm saying, there is a site called tiffany.com maybe. So now when I'm writing the content, I'm ensuring that I have to give a link to somebody, suppose www.tiffany.com. So now I'm just going into any of the random posts. I get inside, and then I write something extra to think for the users. Maybe at the end where I leave them with some thinking. So to read more from computer and tech, maybe So maybe I'm just going to click read more, and I'm just going to make it clickable, and then I'm just going to give a address of a site. Maybe I just take a site address of somebody who is having the site. I remember Shannon has given me the site before the break. So that I remember well. I'm just going to copy that and I'm going to put it here. Okay. Now, I, of course, going to around open this new tab thing, but also now it's in my hands that I want this link to be followed by the search engine, or I will just keep it no follow means if this button is off, so this is no follow means search engine will not follow this link. Okay, if you remember that metro example, when the crawler will come to my this page on this page, and when he would see, it would see that there's a button to be clicked, which is taking to the XYZ website, but Sachin.com is saying do not follow it. So just quick understanding that this website did got the traffic because the ones who are reading it are going to get the traffic because they're going to click it and they're going to read the Shannon's blog. But when the crawler is coming at the back end, so he will not be routed towards the Shannon website because when Sachin has given the link, he has just pressed no follow link. You guys with me? Okay, you guys with me? So this is how this is happening actually. So search engine should ignore this link means mark as no follow. And if you will keep it open, like if you keep it closed rather, then it is a follow link which goes as a the crawler will going to crawl it. Going to just go there, and she would get the help in the SEO. The same way you can just do this thing in your blogger also. I don't know if anybody has tried doing blogging on it. If you would have done, then when the link has to be made, then you would have seen there is a no follow thing being written there as well. So it is just not like only possible in WordPress. It is also possible in blogger. Just like this and this and this and this and this. You guys with me? Apply. Update. So both of the cases been explained how it is done, and you can just understand it by seeing again that when I give a follow link or a do follow link, which means I don't have to press any extra button, like I don't have to press that button which I just shown you, this one, and the same case if I don't have to press that extra button which I shown you here also, this one. So it is a default link means it is a default follow link. Okay. The moment I feel like no, I don't want to help her in the SEO. I just want to help in the traffic because she's my student and she's asking for a help for the first time. So I will just going to click this button and click this. But so search engine will not follow it. Only the traffic will move from my site to her site, from my side to her side. Clear everyone? Clear everyone the concept of follow link and no follow link? Okay. Now we're just going to see live how people are doing it. Okay. So what we'll do again, you don't have to do it with me. So I'm just going to open maybe something from YouTube strategies only because we've been writing this YouTube maybe anything from HubSpot. So I'm just not opening the email marketing wala this time because I just want to test for me as well because on the email marketing I've been testing, he has not been giving a lot of follow. So I want to see in here also how many follow and no follow link been given. So you don't have to come here and check everything manually. What the tool going to do for you in this case is the tool is Moz, of course. So when I click on Moz and when I go and log in, please do not do parallelly, otherwise you will be lost. So I'm just going to log in. So now when I come here on the page and when my scores and everything has started to show, so if I just going to click on this pencil, okay, to show me all the links being given, like type of links being given. Okay, this is again very good brainstorming, topic. So we have understood how many external links, how to give the internal link, how to put a follow link, how to put a no follow link. So first question which comes, just after explaining this concept, the follow links and no follow links, if I would click, will fall under the external or under the internal, E or I. If you've really understood the concept, then you will be correct. I think you should be. Yes. Everybody who's writing E, you are absolutely correct. E. Okay. So because it's about giving a link. So external link which I'm giving. Internal means again, going to be a link, but that will not going to affect much. Why? Because I'm just going for I'm doing for me itself. I'm just doing for my internal pages. But whenever you are doing for any of the external pages, you have to make them follow in your initial days because you cannot be rigid, you cannot be so choosy, you cannot just put that point, okay, I will give you a link but I will not going to give you the SEO help link which is a follow link. You will ensure that you will give them a follow link. Now let's check it out. If I just click internal first of all, so every button has a different role. Internal means all the links which going to be given as an internal here from its own website. So if I click here, so it is taking to the HubSpot. You can see in the left side, when I hover, it is taking to HubSpot means internal link. Everybody understands what internal link. Then not many internals because they write more about emails and PPC and SEO. Moreover, I have not seen them very active on YouTube, but still they are here in non few instances. So this was all internal links. Okay, I go back. Now I again press this button. Of course, their own tabs are internal. This is internal. This is internal. This is internal. All internal. I just switch it off. Yeah, their own pages, but the different pages. Like the domain remains same. The pages are different. Just like if I click on the pricing, so it will take me to the website of their only. Na? If I click pricing, so it is bringing me to the HubSpot only. Na? So it's an internal page. That's why it was showing yellow. Okay, now if I just close it down, if I click external now, so you will see there is a customer support. It is taking to help.hubspot, which is not HubSpot. Then there will be so many where they are sending the traffic, like they are sending the traffic to Social Examiner, they are sending the traffic to statista.com. I have shown you this thing, in the very starting of the classes, this beautiful tool, Statista. So it is telling how many hours of online video do you watch per week? So you can see, 1 to 2 hours, these guys, 2 to 4 hours, these many guys, more than 10 hours, like 27.2% people. Oh my God. Okay. So we are on the higher side when it comes to more than 10 hours, and this is like online video. So we know that how the video as a content is increasing, but the main point was that, okay, that was an external link, okay, which we have just clicked. I just clicked in front of you. Then the next all are external too, external external, alexa.com. So all are external. By blue we can check for any site. Are you guys seriously, liking this functionality? You can just, use this for so many reasons. Okay. If you would ask me, the very first reason, on my competitor site, I have to check what I would check. Just leave follow no follow. Of course, follow no follow can be checked. What the best analysis I can make it out, out of it. Anyone? I know it's a bit tricky. It is not something which has been discussed very soon or in the last few classes. But I'm just expecting something extra from you guys maybe. So what I would do, if I'm writing the content and if I'm not very sure about the link density. Now, what is the link density? The number of links can be given in the content. Okay, how many links can be given as per the content length. So I know very well how to check the word count. You guys know how to check the word count. I just shown you on the word document. Just go copy paste and you would know it. And then you can just click external and see in their 3000 words, in their 1000 words, in their 10,000 words, in their 5000 words, in their 500 words, how many external link they've been given. You have to check their random pages. Okay, so you will also know that the ones, and you will do for your keywords and for the top 10 results. You will not just going to check for anything. If you are also writing YouTube marketing strategy, so you will going to do this for the top 10 people who are writing about YouTube marketing strategy, and you will going to check to whom they are sending the traffic, to whom they are giving the external link. So that will also going to help you to decide to whom I should give the external, to whom I should give the outbound. Is it making sense to you guys here? You guys would be. So that's where it can be used, in another way. You can just strategize by seeing the results of different pages. Secondly, now you can now see from here that even if it has given external links to the sites, now when they have given or to whom they have given a follow and to whom they have given a no follow. Let's just see if they have given really somebody a no follow. These brands doesn't give a lot no following. There's a reason behind, I'll tell you, but still let's see if they have given any. Nobody. Of almost nobody. I don't know if I've missed one or two between, but I will count it as zero. And now if I'll click again and if I'll click follow, so every link, rather they have made the internal links also follow, but moreover, every external link which we have seen, they have made every link a follow link. Are you able to see? Follow, follow. It means they're helping in SEO also. Helping in SEO also. So now can anybody tell me the big reason behind that? Why they are giving everybody a follow link? What could be the reasons? There can be many reasons, and from here only our off-page strategy starts. From this particular point of discussion, our off-page strategy will be started. So, what could be the reasons that they are giving follow link to everybody? I'll check for Neil Patel also. I'll show you credibility. Okay, it helps in our ranking as well. Okay. If you, yes, you can put, but it will not going to be helping you anywhere on the SEO directly, but you can put just like these guys are putting. I think on the bottom you would have seen it's there. So or increases authority. Okay, okay, okay. Let me just open one more page. You guys can just keep thinking in meanwhile. That was a page which you were working on. I want to go for a Neil Patel thing now. I have not checked for follow link for this guy. I want to check in front of you for this page. It's a very beautiful page of his. I want to just check any of the no follows. Of course, there will be very external pages, but I want to check no follows. I don't think, but still I want to check. Okay, next I will take No, that's fine. I'm just opening randomly. So three examples we have in front of us. Let's see if they have given external or not, first of all, if they've given external to somebody, and then we'll check the external being follow or no follow. Very first thing we have to check that now, even if they have given any external link or not. So this guy has not given any external link, so there is no point of being here. Follower. Okay. So moreover, we are not able to find any no follow. What is the reason? The main part was to just tell you that every link being given by these guys is a follow link. However, I know the reason. Anything. Okay, let me tell you. So when we talk about such brands, I'm not talking about the travel one because that's not a very renowned one. But if I talk about the brands like these, HubSpot or Neil Patel, or just like Basumo, Backingo, Malls, Yoast, all the prominent ones in their industry, they take money to give link. The very first important reason. This guy will not going to give any external link in free to anyone. Agree? You guys agree on it? The guy or the influencer of that sort or the company of this level is just not going to be here for helping or doing charity. Okay. So most of their links which you see here would have been on the networking at the business level, maybe help for help, like link for a link, just like Statista would be helping them, they are helping Statista. Otherwise, excuse me, otherwise, they must be charging for the link offline. People would be writing the emails to them and they will be taking a good amount of giving a link to everybody. And that's why they cannot just give the no following, because if somebody is paying you for company of this level of this stature, then they will not get any benefit if only the no following been given. So that's why the payment will be taken accordingly, that you will be getting a help in the traffic, plus you will be getting a traffic help in the SEO as well. Clear? Everyone clear? And of course, it is about the business relationship, as I told you. This leaves us with the very first point, or that brings the very first point, that is called link for a link, or maybe it is called trying to give somebody a link and then expecting back maybe they will also give us a link in a coming months or coming weeks. It is not like I have given link to Neil Patel, so he will start giving me link tomorrow. Of course, I am giving a link because I am starter and I want people who are coming to my blog to read his blog, and I'm really, I'm really considering him like my mentor, or maybe I really, consider all the references from there. So that's the only reason I'm doing it. But he will have so many links coming from n number of websites, so he cannot just give to everybody. Okay, so that is where we give a link, but we don't expect from everyone. Yeah, that is coming, Nana. Just wait. Okay, all the points I'll tell you from where then you go, how you will go about it. It was just to explain you how the follow and no follow works like. Okay. Rishi, I just said so many things. I don't know where you lost, but I was saying that they are taking money. That's why they're giving follow link, and we should not be choosy in our starting days. We should also give the follow link, maybe not for money, but building the relationship with them, making our authority with them, making our maybe some of the trust with them, that we are giving them traffic, and then also we are giving them the SEO help. Okay, I don't think it should be because I've not no changed my position anyhow. Is it with just Poonam or with everybody? Like, is it like a disturbance with everyone? I don't know what's the reason, guys. Okay, just give me a moment. Again, I've just got the position back which was earlier. Is it better? Yeah. So this was when you were facing issues earlier. Now I've just got back to the same. Yeah. Anyhow, so any link means you're connecting your site with another website. But when you are connecting, you have an option of either giving the follow or either giving the no follow. That is the difference. So follow means your traffic also moves to the site and also the SEO help being given to the site to to whom you're giving the traffic. But in both of the cases, the link is given. The website is connected to somebody else or somebody else's website. Clear? Okay. So I'm just going to come as a new blog. Coming to all those, Ahmed. It will help you to build the relationships. No? That's important. No? How then people would know that what you're doing? Just by doing the off page would not be enough. No? Any experienced ones who want to share anything from the off page strategies or anything you would have been doing in your past? By the search console and by their Google Analytics, they would know traffic coming from where. You will know in your analytics class that you would know every source of your traffic. So likewise, they also know from where the traffic is coming. Okay? Yeah, yeah. Even like from the Gaurav's question, because it just has increased my curiosity to share one more thing, which I generally don't take it so early, but it's okay. So in the Moz, that is also something which is so helpful. What exactly it is? So if I go on to this, so this takes me to the Moz analysis of that particular page, of what particular page? Of page from Neil Patel and also from his page, which is about a email marketing. It's not about his all pages. Okay, when I click this or by this or by this, so everything means about this particular page of his. When I click this, it takes me again to the Moz and it is just giving me the analysis of all these pages. Now, if even Neil Patel wants, because of course he would be having a team of having n number of pages and so much of traffic, so he would definitely be using something of his maybe own, own of his tools, or maybe his maybe if he's using the Moz also, the Pro version. So from here, he will see that he has got 24,000 approximately backlinks. So 24,000 or 23.7 thousand people or web pages or websites, whatever you can say, given the link of this page on their websites. So that's why this becomes backlink or backlinks for this page. Are you able to understand what is a backlink? So these number of pages or these number of anchor text, these number of titles, these number of subtitles has given the link of this page on their websites. So that's how you can do the analysis for anyone and they can also do the analysis for themselves. When they will do for themselves, they can do in the search console in the analytics, but you can do for your competitors. Like if I just click this, so at least in the free version, you will able to see 50, top 50 that who have given the link. So their own websites are coming, blog site, then Forbes have given no follow link, medium.com, no follow link, no follow, no follow, just a redirection, no follow. Okay. See, follow link. Whenever it is not written, it's a follow link basically. So you are able to see all those pages or those URLs from where the backlink has come, at least for first 50 results you can see. See, see, see. So now all this is hidden. Why? Because top 50 are free for you. After that, you have to pay. Is it clear, everyone, what exactly is happening here? Are you able to see what I'm showing from the Moz? It is showing you the backlink information. It is giving you the backlink information of every site. You can just check for a number of sites. This is not going to be like we have done the keyword research that only 10 times it is possible. You can just go on any of the results, like any of the results here, and the moment you will click it, suppose that travel triangle we were seeing earlier. If I click on this, so this again takes me to the Moz, and this time Moz will be telling the data of that particular page. And then I click 18 links. So the backlinks would come from that particular industry. Now it is from moreover from the traveling blogs like Maldives and all. Are you with me, guys? Can I get a quick why, everyone? If you're able to understand what we are checking here, please. Any doubt, please ask me, because that's going to be very important again to understand the off-page strategy. Why will you put anything for anyone? You will put for someone like I am putting. If I am writing a content on email marketing strategy or social media marketing strategy XYZ, and then at the end, if I write that for more information or for the uh, uh, you know um, advanced strategies email marketing used in 2022, then please click here. So do you really think that it is an irrelevant link, guys, if I write in this way? For advanced 2022 strategies from the expert, click here, and then I give the link of Anil Patel. Will it going to be irrelevant? Like you guys won't be clicking it if you see it, or either when you are reading this content, and these many followed links or external links been given, so people must be clicking it now, no matter to whom they have given it, but they have linked it with the anchor text that okay, what exactly this link is about. This link is about the $38 for year dollars spent on ROI, number of increase every year. Whatever has been written as an anchor text, it is bringing that curiosity. It is increasing that kind of excitement, that kind of a scarcity in my mind that okay, I have to click it, I have to see what exactly he has mentioned. So that's why you will also write in this way. You will just not going to right click here. That will not work. Is it much easier to relate now? Who was it? I think it was Muhammad who asked this thing. Okay, okay. I hope it is clear. What is Poonam? Actually, redirection is something which is used when it's a kind of a technique when suppose your page is not working, okay, and somebody has just clicked the link of your page, but because your page was not working, so you redirected your page to the B page, your own page, or your any of the references page you have just sent the traffic to. So that's kind of a technique you do. Okay, that's not a backlinking or something. That's something which you do from the technical point of view, that you just like that's the English meaning redirection. Just redirected traffic to somebody else because maybe the page was under any of the draft mode, or maybe in the technical error or something. So that's why it doesn't comes like a follow or no follow. It's just a redirection. Sometimes it happens when you have a duplicate pages, canonical. That's why I said canonical redirection and all that would come when we do advanced SEO. But I hope you would have got the gist what exactly this meaning is. Okay. Yeah. Going to follow and follow can please. Mohammed, the follow and no follow is very simplified. That if I give link to anybody, I can decide that I want to send traffic to somebody and I want to give the help in the SEO as well or not. If I'm just going to give the traffic to www.ahmed.com, okay, whatever it is, and I'll just not going to click it, it means the traffic will move to your site. And also at the backend, when the crawler would come to scan my site, he will also go to your site. So if he is also going to your site, don't you think that you are getting a link to your traffic, or to a follow link to your traffic means you're getting a backlink to your traffic. Okay, so your SEO ranking is improving now. So what Sachin has done, Sachin has helped you in traffic also and in the SEO also. But if Sachin just wanted to send the traffic only and didn't wanted to help you in the SEO, then he would have just on this, and then search engine will not follow, will ignore. But still in your data, it will show that you got the link from somebody, but it was a no follow link. You got a backlink, but it was a no follow link. And no follow link from the SEO point of view, it means that it is of no help. It is just helping us indirectly. Now, why I say that it is helping us indirectly? Because it is helping in the traffic. And increasing the traffic means increasing the engagement ratio. Increasing the engagement means increasing the authority of a page. Increasing the authority, increasing the session duration, increasing the conversions, increasing the any of the clicks, whatever would happen just from the traffic point of view also going to help you indirectly in the SEO. That's why I always say when you are giving anyone a URL or any of links, always give follow. And when you expect back or when you are receiving, even when you get a no follow link from somebody, please accept it. Do not say or do not be rigid that I please send me a follow link. So that actually affects the relationships. In your case, when we are starting, I think any sort of a link, no matter it's a follow, no matter it's a no follow, it helps us in the SEO. You guys with me on this part? Whatever I've explained recently, just now, coming from the follow and no follow. So that is how things would work. Okay, I was about to ask you, but again, because we're running short of time, so I'm just going to write few things here, and we're just going to finish the explanation of that tomorrow in the first few minutes. But yeah, of course, I'm going to write something. Anyone here who knows how you can build the off page linking? Of course, we can take from somebody just like I shown from the website. Any other sources you guys know? Then I'll write mine. I'm going to throw the light on extra ones tomorrow. Okay. Okay. So first of all, I should just clear one myth. Social media links are no more considered as a backlinks. Okay. So that is, if you've been thinking, so there are spaces in the social media where from where the traffic comes, from where the sharing comes, then it is considered as a very good practice for the SEO. But the way it used to be, like if I go and show you something, that has gone, which I'm just showing you. It used to be happening so many cases earlier, but now this is not going to be case anymore. If I just go on a YouTube and I maybe search for, this is getting covered with my mouse, just take it down. Okay, so maybe PPC marketing, anything I'm typing, and suppose this has come in front of me and I find it very very good, very engaging, and people are seeing it and writing a lot of comments in here and doing a lot of stuff. So earlier what used to happen, that used to be very simpler and a very amazing source of links and SEO help, that you will come here and you will write click here for,
I'm probably going to anger a
just
lot
wait,
of
just wait,
Amazon
just wait, just
sellers,
wait, just
but
wait,
that's
just wait. Sorry. So click
tough.
here.
I remember what it was like when I
भैया जी
started
रुक
selling on
जाओ.
Amazon.
Hello friends, welcome. Let me just browse completely, then I will just scroll down. Otherwise, again, it will pop up. How many of you actually have seen of this, something of this sort, in Facebook, in Twitter, in YouTube? I hope everybody would have. Everybody would have, I think. I'm just not talking today or yesterday or in the recent times, but you would have seen in your life a lot. You know, that is the reason which actually stopped giving the importance to this spamming links and to this links which are not anywhere giving any value to the user. Okay, and it used to be so irrelevant, like they're writing something and they take somewhere to the sites which are not authentic, which are not legit porn sites, and any of the sites which are virus sites would be any of the cloaking sites which just hangs your system and which just takes the control of so many things. You have to reboot your system at the end of the day. So many things were happening. So that's the reason they have just not giving any importance to it. And even if it is giving importance, I would ask you, if you are reading this, out of 100% or 100 times, how many times you would click it? If you're really into the comments, how many times you will going to click it out of 100? I think everybody would say zero or one, maybe, probably. That is out of 100, I think. But now what has happened, just not in the comments, I'm saying everywhere, it includes the Quora also. I'm going to be doing Quora tomorrow. It's a very important platform. So if somebody has written, suppose it is PPC, of course, and assuming that my URL is this, search in PPC Academy, and now I am out of 100 times, how many clicks I can expect? I would say anything around 10, yeah. So I'm not saying that 100 out of 100, but I can say anything around 5, 10, because see, Mohammed, I told you, I'm not talking about just a YouTube comment. I'm saying even if you read this in the Facebook comment, even if you read this in the LinkedIn, just consider this content structure. If you read this content structure, any of these places, LinkedIn, Quora, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, and maybe also on the Pinterest. So then I was asking, so I will also say maybe 5 to 10% in between. Agree? Everyone agrees, I think, on it. So that is the way you have to start building your engagement on social media and your links towards your website. Okay. Some of the places it will not be considered as a direct help. Some of the places like Quora, Pinterest, and also at the Facebook, page address, where the page address been given. From there, also onto the YouTube channels, if he has given, I don't know if he has given. So if any of the links coming from these sources, like
Hello hackers, तो कैसे हैं आप सभी? I hope you all are doing good. And यहाँ
I don't know because if his website is there or not. But if any of the links are coming from here, like suppose in his description he would have given the link of his site. So then that is considered as a backlink. If even the link has been given in his video's description, it is not coming from comment, it is coming from here. That is also considered given value for the SEO, but nowhere. Now if you would go and start writing the comment on 10 pages, and even if you do in this way, it will give you the backlink help. No, it will not. So not here, but if you give here and people click, you give here, people click, same way you give on the Facebook page in your about, people click. In the Pinterest it helps directly. in the core it helps directly. So all those places will be seeing tomorrow. But yeah, there is a still capacity on a social media because somebody just started with the question of a social media. So I tried to finish at least the social media part today, whatever could have discussed tomorrow. So that is the reason I brought you directly from the the follow to the social media part, so that you can at least relate that still there is a capacity, but it is not as easy it used to be earlier that you just go into the comments and put the links. That's why you might have seen there is a lot of what should I say? There are a number of links which we used to see in the comments have just gone down, because now people know that for what they were doing, and that is something which is not being accepted anymore. So that's why we don't see many comments in the YouTube and Facebook comments, the links in the comments anymore. So, but at least now you know the spaces where you have to leverage. You have to make your site and you have to put your link here. And when you put your link here, you know that people should increase and people should click. Same way, people should increase and watch your video and people should click from here. So this is giving you a link. Okay. This is giving you direct link. The same way, when we go on a Quora and when we go and check for something like the best video editing app, and if I maybe just best video editing Quora. Okay, so now I'm just writing what is the best la la la, and if I just go on a Quora, so of course there will be answers, and if there are answers, then we have to just see if they've given any links. So let's see. So they're given a lot of value, they're giving a value to me. First of all, I'll be reading, and then I'll be seeing images, I'll be seeing what all it is giving me, maybe a comparison with the movie maker and all. And if he has his own website, of course he will be putting a link, but he's just doing the comparison. Then who is next? Then there is a Kevin. So he is giving a link of somebody. He is just giving the specifications, Adobe Premiere Pro, and then okay, so he's giving a link of Corel. Okay, he's giving a link of Video Studio. So this is a backlink. So for this site, if it takes to the site, if you're able to see, so you can see it has brought me to the website. So this is basically going to be the backlink. Are you guys with me? I know it is late, but just as I'm ending here. So this is a backlink that has come from Quora and taken to the website. Okay, this is the back. But again, you can see he's just not giving a link directly. He's giving the information, and then in between he's inserting something where he want actually the traffic should move. He's comparing things. He's comparing, and he would have compared his own tool where he actually taking us with the ones like Adobe and all, and he would have definitely said something. I have to read it, and I don't have time. That's something where his tool must be working better, or maybe a pricing thing. XYZ reasons he would have given. So that's where people convert. People click and they convert. So here I leave. I think with the topic still. I think 15-20 minutes of it pending. So we'll just going to wind it up tomorrow. Before taking the questions, I'm just going to do all these strategies, and then we'll start with the PPC. We're going to do the PPC and keywords tomorrow, and then Monday, Tuesday we'll make the campaign. Okay. So I think you know the rest. We will get the link. Please give your valuable feedback. If still anybody has any doubts from today's class, can stay back. Others are free to leave from my side. Thank you so much for your time. Good night and God bless. I'll meet you tomorrow 9 p.m. IST. Okay. If you have anything to discuss, you can stay back. Otherwise, you are free to leave from my side. Thank you so much.